Okay guys, so today we're going to explain how prop firms working using a very simple example of a chef and a restaurant owner. So today is like the 46th day or 47th day of me trading forex 100% full time. I'm making a video every single day to drop on my channel, and because today is not a trading day, we have to drop a video. So that's the video for today. I want you to imagine both of these people. You, which is a chef, great cooking skills, profitable recipes, but small home. And I want you to imagine a prop firm owner or restaurant owner who has an empty five-star kitchen, all equipments and ingredients you could think of, and no chef to use it. You basically have a whole kitchen with everything it needs to make food, but no chef to use it. So that's the two individuals I want you to imagine, so we could understand how prop firms work. So prop firms working kind of like this. All right, the step one, right, the challenge phase or the cooking test. You pay a small fee for ingredients with the goal of cooking $1,000 worth of food, and with the rules of not burning the kitchen or no terrible days, right? That's the prop firm owner. You pay a small fee to the prop firm owner, which is $59. You pay the $59, he get it, and he making you use his big kitchen to cook food. Now, you want to use his kitchen to cook food because it's way better for you, but right now you're in a challenge phase. You don't know if to trust you yet. If they're like a relationship, you have to get to know the person before you let them in. So that's the challenge phase of the prop firms. All prop firms have a challenge phase. So that's the challenge phase with, for example, of using the example of like a chef and cooking, right? So that's challenge one. You're supposed to cook $1,000 worth of food, and you're supposed to not burn the whole kitchen down and not have no terrible days of loss, right? So you pay $59 to start that challenge to prove that you can cook. You basically telling the prop firm owner that, oi, I could cook shit, and I could cook good shit without burning your whole kitchen down. And I'm going to prove it to you, right? So after you prove that to the prop firm owner, you on to the second verification, right? The prop firm owner telling you, you know what? Probably the first time you cook $1,000 worth of food without burning my kitchen, that was probably just a flux. So he's telling you to do it again, right? As you can see, that's the prop firm owner telling you to do it again just to make sure. The goal for this second step is to cook $500 more food with the same rules, to prove consistency, to prove that you can just do that shit. Because if somebody cook one good meal for you, you're going to say, okay, that's one good meal, but you want them to cook another good meal just to know if they can actually cook. So that's what the second step is for. Prop firms usually have a second step to test you out, right? So you pass through the first step already. The prop firm owner saying, or the restaurant owner saying, you know what, he can cook, but let me see if he can really cook before I give him my whole five-star kitchen with all the ingredients and all expenses paid for. That's basically what it is. Now, step two. From step one, you already cook $1,000 worth of food. That's the $1,000 worth of food. But he's telling you to do it again just to make sure you can actually do that shit. And you're moving on to step three. Step three, you actually funded. On that step, that means you cook the $500 worth of food extra that he wanted. That's the $500 right there. So the prop firm owner going to give you the keys to his kitchen. Full kitchen, owner pays for all expenses, right? So now there you in the kitchen. Remember, the main reason why you try and get a bigger kitchen is because your kitchen too small. The shit you're going to make in your kitchen is very small compared to what you could make in the owner of the restaurant, the five-star restaurant with all ingredients paid for kitchen. You could do much more with that kitchen than your own little small home kitchen. You could do much more with the prop firm capital versus what you could do with your little $1,000 balance in your account, right? So, step three, you funded, you hired. You get the keys to the full kitchen, and the owner covers all the costs. So you get the keys, that's you getting the keys. You now get to cook food that makes money without paying for ingredients or having a kitchen. You just cook food And when that food is sold, you get a majority of the profit. So right now you're doing what you love, right? You just cooking food, and because you're good at cooking food, because he just finished test you to see if you're good at cooking food in the two previous steps, because you're good at cooking food, you cooking good food, and if you cooking good food, that food selling. So any profit you make for the restaurant, you getting most of it. You getting majority of the profit. You getting 80% of the profit. All right. Now let me break down the terms. Cook Cooking refers to you trading. Money or profit refers to the profit you make while trading with the owner's capital, or capital could be symbolized as a huge amount of cash. Or another word for capital is huge amount of cash. So money or profit refers to the profits you make while trading with the owner's capital or huge amount of cash. Kitchen ingredients refers to the owner's kitchen or ingredients refers to the owner's equity, or in simple words, a huge amount of money that you would normally not have at your disposable at your disposal to trade. Example, $100,000. Right? That's the reason you want to use the prop firm, because you don't have $100,000 just lying down there to trade. Right? With the same trades on $100,000 account, you getting 10 times more profit than what you trading on a $1,000 account. So that's why you want to trade with that prop firm, because he basically the owner, right? That's the owner basically giving you money to trade with, and whatever profits you make on that shit, you getting it. You're getting like 80% of it. And food refers to the actual trades you take. So that's the words you could use it to break down, because that was just an example to show you how prop firms working in an easy and simple and understandable way. Right? So now we're getting into the real nitty gritty. Number one, you cook amazing dishes. You execute trades. You use the high-end kitchen or the large capital to prepare large quantities of high quality food or place larger trades. A single well cooked dish, a successful trade, now generates much more revenue than it ever could in your home kitchen. Your home kitchen, the food you're going to cook in your home kitchen, without all the expensive ingredients, without the five-star kitchen, it's basically it looking like dog shit compared to what you could cook in a five-star kitchen with all ingredients paid and all that type of shit paid for. Right? it's it's on two different levels. So you basically getting the benefit of cooking higher quality shit, and you getting more money for what you cook, basically. So that's what that means. That's step number one. Step number two, customers pay for the food. The market pays your profits. Every time you successfully sell a dish or close a profitable trade, money comes into the restaurant. You get a share of the profit split. At the end of the month, the owner looks at the profits. The rule, you keep 80% of the profits you made for the restaurant, and I keep 20% for providing the kitchen and the ingredients and different shit like that. It's like a win-win situation. Example, you made $10,000 in profit for the restaurant, your paycheck is $8,000, and the owner share is $2,000. So that's why people just use prop firms, and that's how prop firms work in summary. So in summary, you bring the cooking skill or the trading skill, they bring the kitchen and the ingredients, they bring the capital for you to trade with your trading skill. When successful, after the two challenge phases, you keep 80% of the profits and you give them 20% of the profits. Your risk, only the audition fee. So the only risk you're risking on that shit is the $59 you paying at the start to start the whole challenge, to basically start the challenge to show the owner that you can actually cook, or to show the prop firm that you can actually trade. Right? And their risk is all the kitchen costs. So all the ingredients, the kitchen, basically their risk is the capital they provide in you. So that's how prop firms working. Hope you all enjoy that shit.